everybody, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name's Audrey. I like to do like shopping, a little bit of luxury videos, but today's gonna be something a little bit different. So today I'm gonna be talking about a piercing that I got a year ago, and then I finally got a change into the jewelry that I always wanted. So what I have is I think it's called DAITH piercing, and I don't know if you can see it, but I recently changed it into a heart, and this is exactly what I've been looking for ever since I got it pierced. So let me see if you can see. So that's what it looks like, and it was actually pretty hard to find, especially because I guess I live in the US. So if you want to learn about how the experience went and how I got this piece of jewelry, keep watching. So I got my DAITH piercing, and if I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. It's spelled DAITH, but I think it's pronounced DAITH. So I got it done a year ago, about November. I got it done in November 2019. I just went to like Body Jewels at the mall. It's just like one of those stores in the mall where you can get piercings done. And then there's a guy who's pretty good there. So he did my DAITH piercing and then my cartilage piercing at the same time. And we did this one first. And to be honest, like, I was like freaking out about it. I guess I was really scared. I actually tolerate pain pretty well, but I don't know, like the anticipation part when it comes up to it, like it got me all freaked out, and then the actual piercing part took like 30 seconds each. So, you know, it wasn't bad at all pain-wise. It's maybe like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't that bad. It just looks kind of like it would hurt. I think the part that hurts more is that they actually have to bend the metal in order to get it to like close. So that part did hurt quite a bit. But overall it wasn't bad at all. So the jewelry that I started off with was very basic. It was just a ring. So here, let me show. And I had it in for about a year before I changed it out. And it's very plain. Yeah, so it's just stainless steel. It's a ring. It looked okay. I'll show a picture of how it looked before I changed it into the heart, but I decided on getting this DAITH piercing because on Pinterest, like, I saw pictures and pictures of like a heart DAITH piercing with like the crystals in it, exact same thing, and I really wanted it like that. So I just got it pierced like with this one, and then I figured in a few months or so I'll change it back. I'll change it to the heart in a few months or so. So the person that actually, I guess all the pictures that I was seeing was from a person called Gabby Piercer on Instagram. So if you go to her page, she's actually, everything is in Spanish, and I couldn't really read any of it, and I didn't know how I could order something like this, because actually in the US, like, you can't really find a good, like this. Like, you can't really find a heart with crystals in it. And most of the hearts that you find, like, it's shaped like this, and then the other side is like misformed like this. So I really didn't want one of those. So I was like stalking Gabby Piercer's Instagram page, trying to figure out like how I could get it, if she could ship to like US, but I couldn't read anything because it was in Spanish. And so that's why I decided to share this story, because I felt like it was quite a process for me to find out how to get this piercing, or not the piercing, but this piece of jewelry, especially if you live in America. So this piece is actually from Alchemy Adornment, and I bought it from a place in Toronto called Good Form. So it's a Canadian flagship store for the brand Alchemy Adornment, and this piece itself is called Circe from Alchemy Adornment. So I found the website. Well, first I found Alchemy Adornment, and then it turns out you can't order it from, you have to be like a manufacturer or like a piercing store. So then I found Good Form, and then when I went on the site, I stalked all the pictures because I wanted to see like what size I should get, because there's 3 different sizes. There is 14 crystals, there's 16 crystals, and then there's 18 crystals, and I like didn't know which one to get. So when I went on Good Form, they only had one. They had the Cersei, but I couldn't tell which one it was because it didn't say length or anything. But when I counted the stones in the picture, it was 18 stones, I think. So then I like emailed them and I asked if I could get like the 16 stone or the 14 stone, which is a little bit smaller because I have a small ear. So I didn't want anything that would crowd it out. Plus like the ring itself, it looked a little bit, it was like a good size, but it looked a little bit big. So I emailed them, but then I ended up just buying it because I was like, I think it's right. I think it's the right one. I think it's the right size. I think it might have been the 16 stone on the picture on the website, but then when they emailed me back, they said they had the 18 stone, which I didn't want. But then they had such good customer service. Like, if you are considering buying from there, Good Form is an amazing website. Like, really good customer service, and they don't really have reviews, but they get back to you very quickly. So I bought it, and then they told me that it was actually the 18 stone, which I didn't want. And then they told me that they could do a customized order. And this is solid gold, by the way. This is, I think, 14 karat gold. And then like cubic zirconium crystals. But they told me they could do a custom order, and I think it was about I paid $150 on the website. And I decided to order the 14 stone from them, which is 3/8, like diameter or circumference wise. Maybe circumference wise. Yeah, like all around. And then I was going like very back and forth because I didn't know which size, but the ring that I showed you guys earlier is 3/8 as well as this one. So I figured if it was the same size, it would be okay. So I ended up getting the 14 stone, and then I asked them if there was like a price adjustment, and they said that based on the current value in gold, because they would be doing a customized order, it actually would have been $40 more, but since they had like the whole mix-up on the website, they let me just buy it for $150, which I think is a really good price considering it's 14 karat gold, and a lot of the other sites that I was browsing on, it was a lot more expensive. Oh, and then I also went on Maria Tash, and they have a printout where you can like compare like earring sizes, and then you just print it out and then you like hold it up to your ear. So I did that, and then that's how I decided on the 14 stone, even though I was like very unsure about like the 14 or the 16, but I knew I didn't want the 18. So yeah, so I paid $150, and then the wait time, since it was coming from Canada, I had to go through customs. So it took about a little bit over a month, like maybe like 34 days. It came right around my birthday. And then the packaging was very, very cute. I'll post like a little bit of what I got, but you get like a little box called Good Form. You get a handwritten note, you get a little iron-on patch, and you get a sticker. And it was just really good service. Like, they even told me when they shipped it out. I couldn't change it myself, so I went back to Body Jewels, where I got the original piercing, and then I had them change it. I think the fee was $10. And then he told me that it was a good piece of jewelry because the crystals were, I think, embedded inside, since they have to manually like move the piece of jewelry, you know, to open and close it around your ear. It was good how these stones were structured because they wouldn't fall out. So yeah, so I guess it started from me really wanting to get that piece of jewelry from Gabby Piercer, and then it took me about 10 months to find, maybe not 10 months, maybe 9 months to find this piece of jewelry that I wanted. But I feel like it's an uncommon piece, and if you're interested in it, I would highly recommend Good Form. So if you're someone who is considering getting a DAITH piercing and you really like the heart but you don't know where to find it, like I was, I would definitely recommend you go to Good Form. and you can do a customized order if you want. I think the 14 stone is a really good size, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and maybe if you're interested in getting it, hopefully this convinced you or gave you some good information that you can use. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today's video. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe I'll do some bag reviews and whatnot coming up. But yeah, if you have any video recommendations, be sure to just comment below. I really like it. I get a lot of compliments on it, and I think it's pretty uncommon, so I don't know if I'm almost done. I think I want another cartilage one. Even though I'm like pretty prone to keloids, you can't really like fiddle. Well, I mean, you can fiddle around with it, but you don't really fiddle with it as much as like all your other piercings. So this one, it didn't really give me a headache or anything like that. And apparently it's supposed to help you with migraines. I do get migraines. I don't think it helped. So that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, I think I'll probably get another cartilage, and then I want some triple piercings, and then I think I'll be done. Maybe. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and it was informative for you. Bye you guys. Thank you for watching.